Hey everybody, this is Phil.
And this is Logan.
And we are here at the end of day 1 of week 3. It's the final week of driving all around Missouri for this 20th anniversary book project for Missouri Main Street Connection. Logan, where did we start off this morning?
We started off in Maryville.
We talked to Hubert, 99 years old. Guy's almost 100 years old. Grew up in Maryville, and we talked about his life and his experience and what Maryville was like growing up and what it is now. A really fascinating conversation with Hubert. After Hubert, Logan, who did we talk to?
We met with Stephanie.
She's living in Kansas City. Met a boy. They got married. They moved to Maryville, and she walked into a downtown that said, I want to contribute. I want to make this downtown into something that I would love to see. She's opened a retail shop, and as of 3 weeks ago, opened a beautiful coffee shop, creating this third place for the community to gather. It's called Haven.
And it has amazing chai.
Amazing chai, amazing coffee. You would never guess that it's only 3 weeks old. It's an immaculate place, a treasure of the community. After we talked to Stephanie, who did we talk to?
Elizabeth with Maryville Typewriter Exchange.
4 generations of this family-owned business. Elizabeth is the 4th generation, and kind of a cool story about the history of a community through the eyes of a legacy small business. After Elizabeth, who did we talk to, or where did we go?
We began the trek over to Trenton,
Yes.
The snowy trek. I drove, you slept.
Yes, and you did a great job. We got there safely through the Arctic tundra of the Missouri wilderness. We met up with Luke, we had some lunch, and then who did we talk to?
Amanda and Shauna.
They own Main Street Mercantile in Trenton. They started off in a kind of an incubator space, but they grew up as a business, and they ended up buying this building. Other businesses in that incubator space also left to go buy their own buildings and own brick and mortar. So they own the building, and then on top of that, they renovated the uppers into residentials. They just experienced a little bit of smoke damage from the building next door that caught fire, and we talked about that experience and how it really showed them how special the community is because of how the community rallied around them and helped support them through a really tough time. And that just recently happened in the last few months. After those two, who did we talk to next?
Mayor Jackie.
Talked to Mayor Jackie, had a really great conversation with Mayor Jackie. She has spent 33 years in economic development and now serves as the mayor of Trenton, and so we got to talk about her experience in economic development, but then also in local government, and how Main Street is really a great approach for economic development, especially in small, relatively rural communities. And that was the end of today's interviews. Logan,
Yes,
where are we now?
We are in Marceline.
We're in Marceline. We got a great day of interviews ahead of us tomorrow.
Yes.
And we'll come by again tomorrow with another recap. Hey everybody, this is Phil.
And this is Logan.
And we are here at the end of day 2 of week 3 of Missouri Main Street Connection's 20th anniversary book project. We're running all around the state of Missouri to all of these different amazing communities, pulling out the stories for this very special book. Logan, where were we this morning?
We started in Marceline.
Talked to Lindsay of Daybreak Salon. Just had a wonderful conversation with her and the investment that she's had in this business, but not just the business, in really her hometown from when she was just a young girl, and she's never wanted to be anywhere else. And man, it shows through the work that she does and the business that she has created. And then we talked to Lindsay, part of the Main Street program, been there for a year, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
a little over a year.
Talked, of course, a little bit about the connection, Marceline's connection to Disney, but also that the community is so much more. Logan, after Lindsay, who did we talk to?
Then we met with the Disney trio, Chris, Kay, and Sumner.
Yes, the Disney Museum. It was a magical museum. It was really incredible to see, because sometimes you have communities that have like the famous son or daughter and like, yeah, they grew up here, but to see the love that Disney had for his hometown, and that Marceline, the role that it played in his life, and the Disney that we all know and love, was a really, really incredible conversation. After we talked to them at the museum, who do we talk to next?
We met with Michael and Hamina.
You got the Zerker building, this historic building that at one point, if there was a stiff wind from the north, it would have blown this building right into Main Street. But so important to the fabric of the community. There's also a Disney connection as well, and the Main Street has turned that into a business in the bottom, and then an Airbnb up top. It's very, very cool. After that, where'd we go?
We went to Chillicothe.
Wonderful in Chillicothe. Every street that you turn down, there's a mural, and many of those murals were painted by a man named Kelly. We talked to his wife. He unfortunately passed away, but she got to kind of communicate him and his humanity through the story that she told. A really, really incredible man, an incredible story, an incredible embrace of him and his art by the community of Chillicothe. Who else did we talk to?
After Angela, we talked to Tommy.
You talked to Tommy. She a Main Street director. She's transitioning into a role in the chamber, but we talked about how her experience with Main Street has taught her so much about building community and built relationships specifically within the business community that are going to translate to her role at the chamber. Also talked about the importance of different community partners working well together, communication and partnerships and information sharing and things like that. After Tommy, who did we talk to?
Then we went to see Ed in his mansion.
Got to see Ed in his mansion, 4th generation owner of a business, a mill in town, and what did he say? Like 150 years?
150 years.
It's crazy, all in the
That's
same
awesome.
family. Not only has he invested in this business, but also invested in the community. One of the co-founders of the Main Street program there, but also the investments that he's made, the plaza,
Silverman Plaza,
which is just a great asset to the community. So, and now we are here at the hotel. Where are we going tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're going to Carrollton and Excelsior Springs.
Amazing. So tomorrow we'll come back with a day 3 recap.
See you then.
Bye. Hey everybody, this is Phil,
And this is Logan.
and we are here on day 4 of week 3 of the 20th anniversary Missouri Main Street Connection book project. That means that we have officially finished all the in the field interviews and photos. Whoa! Awesome. Logan, yesterday, we missed a video yesterday, which you'll find out why in a second. But yesterday, Logan, where were we?
So we started in Carrollton.
Yes, in Carrollton. We talked to Shirley. Shirley's Boots. Since 1974, she's been selling boots. And it's really a story about adapting and taking care of the community. And she is absolutely delightful. After that, who did we talk to, Logan?
Abby and Joe.
Abby and Joe, they own 3 businesses, kind of 4 businesses in town. They've got a coffee shop and an inn. They've got a mercantile that they just took over, and they've got a brewery. And it's all about investing in your community. And all of those businesses are really, really great. And she makes a mean cup of coffee. After that, had a little medical thing happening. Had to do a bunch of switcheroos in the afternoon, but people were so delightful in Excelsior Springs, and so we actually did some shuffling around, met up with them this morning to take some photos with Lindsay and Keith, and then 3 business owners from town. And yeah, they were delightful. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you.
For being so accommodating. After those photos, Logan, where did we go?
We went to Liberty.
Liberty. You guys probably hear that way too often. Who did we talk to first in Liberty? Patrick started a newspaper, I think around the age of 12, to keep people informed about what was happening downtown. And then around age 15, he took over as manager of the farm market. And then you fast forward to today, all of those experiences really shaping his life, and now he works in real estate and is also a business coach, and also plays a really hands-on role with helping the businesses in town. So good job, Patrick.
Yep.
After that, who did we talk to?
Then we met with Gordon, Tom, and Chris.
Yeah, the town was hit by a tornado back in 2003, and it really served as a catalyst to them saying, hey, we've got to protect this town, we got to get it to grow. And that's really what started them on the Main Street journey, and now they've really have a thriving downtown because of Main Street. And what I loved about their story is they also brought in the fact that the progress that they've seen in downtown has led to younger families moving into the community and a demographic that they absolutely needed. So very, very cool there. After that, where'd we go?
Independence.
Who did we talk to first?
We met with Byron.
Byron is going to be 99 years old this month, and he spent something like 75 years as a lawyer in town, and he gets around to be like 50 years old and decides, hey, I really like art. I'm going to start doing art. And he's absolutely brilliant painter.
Amazing.
He starts sculpting in bronze. Independence, obviously, with connections to Harry Truman. He has 2 Truman bronze statues in the square with 2 more on the way. He's just absolutely brilliant. After that, who did we talk to?
Then we met with Ken and Cindy.
Ken and Cindy, they don't just have one business in town. They don't have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 or 13 or 14. They have 15 businesses in town. They own 28 buildings, and you might think that they're just entrepreneurial magnets and they want to take over the world, and that's not true. They saw the city needing people with the capacity to bring businesses and stabilize businesses, and they were in the position to do so, and so they did it. And really, really incredible people working really, really hard. Something that Ken said over and over again was trying to secure the future of this downtown that is so important, not just to the people that live there, but really to the entire nation's history. Because we talked to Ralph. Ralph drove us around the square on his mule-driven Conestoga wagon.
It was so cool.
It was so cool, and he talked all about how Independence was really, he said, the funnel to the rest of the country during the time of the Oregon Trail. You'd have at times thousands of people all waiting around for the time to go west, and they used Independence as a staging point for that. So he was a great storyteller, had a great time on our final story of all 3 weeks, riding around on his mule wagon. So looking forward to getting you guys all of these stories. Now comes the story writing part, putting the book together part, and we're looking forward to this book being in your hands sometime around July, I believe. Mm-hmm. So awesome. I want to thank you guys so much for the gift of this trip. I want to thank Logan as well for being such a great chauffeur. We had minimal traffic violations.
Do you have to bring that up?
It was a great company, and Missouri is really, really wonderful, and I want to thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Phil. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, Missouri. Show me.